America's highest profile amateur sleuths are flat out refusing to help identify the killer. TikTok sleuth, that Danish guy, told 2 million followers in a video, quote, "I don't have to encourage violence. I also don't have to condone violence by any means, but I also don't have to help."
First of all, I want to offer this apology to my audience and hold myself accountable. I never intended to show you a clip from Ben Shapiro. I apologize that you had to see it. I promise that it is relevant to what we're talking about today because this guy is talking about me. But out of respect for all of you, I'm not going to play any more clips from his show. I'm going to recreate all the clips. This will be done so seamlessly. You will not know when Ben Shapiro stops and Donish doing an impression begins. Watch. It's like seamless.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Ben Shapiro. Thank you for joining me on my show. We have a lot to discuss today. First of all, I just want to say that I have read the comments from the previous video that I posted about the United Healthcare CEO getting shot, and I can see that a lot of people were not on my side. I've also been digging a little deeper, and I looked at all the memes people have made about me over the years, my first time looking at them, and I just want to say that stop calling me a sexual predator, okay? Because feet are not a sexual organ. So moving on, I want to talk about the United Healthcare CEO being shot. Since I did so poorly the first time, I thought maybe I could win you guys over this time. Now, of course, healthcare in this country is bad, but try comparing it to countries where they don't have good healthcare. Now, don't compare it to the countries that have good healthcare. Don't do that. Now, I've said this for a long time about every shooter, whether it's a person on the left or a person on the right. I say the same thing. I say that it's a mental health issue. I always say that because, of course, I'm protecting the gun lobbies. But anyway, I always say it's mental health or drugs. And by the way, there are some podcasts out there who may agree with us politically, but they're pushing the use of psychedelics. And that is what leads to school shootings. I'm just going to say that without any evidence, without any studies being done, just because I feel that it could be true. And also, I don't do drugs because drugs are not cool. And if you want to be cool like old Ben here, then stay away from drugs, stay away from, wet vaginas, get away from those, and you'll be cool. Anyway, back to what we were saying. There are these people, these TikTokers, who are justifying and cheering on the violence. Just listen to them as I give you these examples of cheering on violence and directly encouraging violence. Watch this.
America's highest profile amateur sleuths are flat out refusing to help identify the killer. TikTok sleuth, that Danish guy, told 2 million followers in a video, quote, "I don't have to encourage violence. I also don't have to condone violence by any means, but I also don't have to help."
Okay, well, maybe that was a bad example because that guy was not encouraging violence whatsoever. He literally said, "I do not encourage violence." Let's listen to the next one.
Savannah Sparks, who has been reportedly tapped by police to help train officers in how to track suspects online, told NBC whether she's working on the case, absolutely the F not.
Okay, that was just her opinion. And next one.
Tizzy Ent on TikTok explained in a video, quote, "I've yet to see anyone online posting, we got to find this guy, we got to get him off the street. I have, however, seen people making an argument, doing the hear me out thing, talking about how attractive the killer is, people calling him Robin Hood, people quite literally making fan art. I don't think it's that difficult to figure out why. I don't think there's a single person in this country who hasn't themselves or had someone very, very near and dear to them suffer from the absolutely abysmal thing that is privatized healthcare in this country."
Okay, well, none of those guys were condoning violence. As a self-proclaimed best debater on the internet, I'm having a little trouble here because I cannot find a good straw man. Wait a minute.
The absolute nut job, Taylor Lorenz, who used to work for the Washington Post, as well as for Vox. She was fired yesterday, it appears.
Taylor Lorenz, she's my AOC of 2024. I am obsessed.
She appeared on Piers Morgan yesterday. And I have to say that Piers, his show is entertaining largely because it has become the Jerry Springer of politics.
Piers Morgan, what a loser, right? I'm drowning here, guys. I'm really drowning here. I'm self-proclaimed best debater on the internet, and I can't convince my own audience that killing a CEO is bad. Healthcare CEO, you shouldn't be killing them. You just shouldn't. Death is a bad thing, okay? Let's look at the comment section and see what you guys are saying. Oh, no one's agreeing with me. No one's agreeing with me. Oh, there's Donish. He makes a good point. All right, well, join me next time where I will try to desperately avoid this topic.